Hello everybody, today I'm gonna be searching for myself on the Steam community, and to cut it short, Reddit got nothing, discussions got nothing. And by that I mean that I wish I could do something about like what are people talking about like related to me on either Reddit or the discussions page on Team Fortress 2, but sadly I feel like maybe it's because there's nothing like to talk shit about regarding to me, because I tend to be very nice, I tend to do a lot of stuff, and there's just nobody who really wants to talk shit about me. But then there's nobody who wants to talk nice stuff about me either, which means that nobody's really talking about me, which I feel like is kind of sad in a sense, because that I don't know, it's hard to explain. I just wish some people were talking about me regardless of what it was. And then I always wanted to do a video where I go and check up on what people have been talking about. Now, I wouldn't of course do this video if I didn't have something along those lines, and I do, because I'm gonna be searching on myself on screenshots. And the reason why I'm gonna be doing that is mainly, like, I got this comment here: I just met you in a New Zealand trading server and got a screenshot with you, thanks. I'm kindly informing him that I haven't been on a trade server for the past 20 hours, and also asking if you meant server instead of site, because his original comment were site, which, you know, fair point, but good thing he corrected it. Like, I'm very happy with that. There's also more replies, but I never actually got an answer if it was just now, because I don't know. So what of course I did, because uncontested 9k IQ, obviously I go here and I search for myself on the screenshots, because I want to see if somebody's like dressing up as me or whatever. And then I of course go to most recent, and while I couldn't find anything recently, I did find something else. I found that a lot of people have been posting screenshots that pop up when I'm searching for my name. You know, like, discussion is nothing, basically. And Reddit, nothing. But here we've got something, and you know what they say, a picture is more than 1,000 words, right? Let's check out the first one here. This is actually on a X100 server, which you may be wondering, what was I doing on an X100 server? First up, good news, because usually unusual weapons didn't work on X100, X1000 and X10 and whatnot. They do now apparently, which that's nice to know. Another thing is that I went through a process that I call normalizing, where I recently transferred the kills from my old rocket launcher to my shell shocker rocket launcher, basically. And then because the old one didn't have damage dealt and the new one does, it's lacking a lot of damage. And then I was going through a few things like zombie fortress, not really like the zombie escape one where they have a lot of HP, so I figured, yeah, that's a good way to do a lot of damage without getting kills. And then after a bit I realized this is taking way too many hours. This is like taking, I don't know, 5-8 hours, and I'm not really making that much progress. So 9k IQ comes into play, and I'm thinking maybe X100 can do something or along those lines. And this is where I find it, the Damage Danger Shield. Apparently it have a stat that, sure, it gives you a lot of HP, but it also makes it so that you take a lot of blast damage. And an hour or something later, I was done. Something like that. But then I also wanted to try out some engineering, and that's where this screenshot is from. Quickly to explain normalization before we go on, it's basically 1 kill equals 125 damage with damage dealt. And I've done so in the past if I've decided to change out a part with something like versus Sexton Hail, but of course the more kills you have on an item, the harder it gets to normalize it. And you may also be wondering, why X100 not X1000? Apparently the Damage Danger Shield didn't have the blast damage increase on X1000, but it had on X100, so that's why I went with X100. So a fun fact, this guy actually wished for a signed item. I believe he wanted the prehistoric pullover signed, and he got something better, so I'm actually very happy that this guy ended up winning this. So he's of course thanking for the giveaway. I even rated this up because I found it very nice of him that he kind of did this kind of dedication here, and I think somebody's kind of trash talking him despite not understanding that this guy actually got lucky and won it in a raffle. Which, you know what, that's very nice. This guy definitely deserved to win this in my opinion. Just he wanted something simple, just a simple, cheap signed item, and he actually got one of the good items. So I think that's nice. And we've got this, of course, somebody seeing me in Memes vs Machines. Same here. I believe this one that's when people are using the weird YouTube names, and here we don't have anything like that. Of course, more Memes vs Machines here. and then, you know what, this is actually kind of what I've been looking for, right? Because somebody's like posting a picture of me here and then telling people to go subscribe. It's just a shame that nobody actually goes and looks here. It's like, if it were in the discussions, people might, know something about, like, I don't know if you can post screenshots there, but you know what, this is actually so nice. I actually am so happy about, like, people doing this, even though it's not the way I wanted it, but at least I can finally get to do a video like this that I've always wanted to do. And then people sometimes ask me for high fives, and then of course I give them high fives. Or they're just standing there, and then I offer them high fives. We still have, like, more people who are just, meeting me on trade servers as well, and then somebody is reporting it on Sawmill here. It happened again. I found those so funny. More people who... I've actually been on trade servers a lot recently, and that's why people have also been posting some screenshots like this. This was from my last medic video, I believe. And no, I'm not. Sorry, I'm not gonna be your girlfriend. Sorry. Somebody picking up my pistol here, even adding a very nice tagline: the mythical legendary pistol owned by the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Archimo. I like how this guy is saying pretty garbage, not even isotope, energy orb, assassin grade, or elite grade. No, but this is literally the best pistol. It's commando grade. I have the isotope one, which I choose not to use because this is my signature pistol, and energy orb does not exist, dude. So I think that, considering that I use this over the isotope, that this is better, and the person who wrote this absolutely got wrecked. So sorry about that, you got wrecked. I decided to move the camera up a bit just because it was cutting into some of the text, but I'm not gonna read this one aloud because it's a bit of a long message, but I'm definitely gonna reply to it. And I just want to say, Kai, I'm so happy that I could make your dream come true. I hope I didn't just butcher your name, and you know what, I hope you have an awesome life. Archimo and its get up, simply epic. Met a famous YouTuber today at Archimo. You know what, I don't think I'm famous at all. Sorry. I wish I was, but I'm not. Never thought I would see a YouTuber in game, but after checking their profile I've concluded that this was the real Archimo. Honestly, kind of surprised it happened. I thought he was US, not EU. No, I'm Danish, I'm from Europe. I believe we have an older raffle winner here who won my old lock and load, considering I got like a alien tech one nowadays, so that's also pretty nice. Like, new baby courtesy of Archimo. Pretty nice. I believe this picture makes more sense if you go to his profile and check the screenshots, because it seems like he's met a lot of YouTubers and taking pictures of them. Which, sure, that's nice. Somebody posting nice pyro Archimo. Saw me on the trade server as well, I assume, as my pyro. This one is pretty simple, just my name and then a heart. And we've had the blah here with like bootleg Archimo, because it's like a worse hot one. I mean, this isn't even strange. Like, get out of here. Get at least like the factory and even unstrange in that case. I don't know. Just trying to be funny. Somebody who's holding my fish here. Apparently we have another raffle winner here. This must be a while ago. I can't recall when I last unboxed like Powerland cases. Apparently some more of me. I don't even know when this was taken or where. So here we have something very old. I really need to, now that I've moved apartment, I need to figure out some time and then start streaming some Zombie Fortress events. But it also requires me to actually find a good server, at least in my own opinion. Very old picture for sure, because I'm first off wearing my Burning Flames nanobalaclava on the Spy, which, you know what, I actually prefer just the Smoking the Party Phantom and then a dash. And I have considered if I should get like a very fancy Leparty Phantom, like a Knife Storm, or maybe just a Burning Flames, like something just to, be able to spice it up a bit sometimes, and just have like a high tier if I just use one unusual anyways, just to be like, because I can, I guess. Other than that, I mean, very old, of course, because I'm using the profile picture that I used when I played Dota 2 a lot, and then I at a later time changed to my pistol, and then more recently I actually changed it up to just be my engineer, because I feel like that's more easy to see that that's a TF2 character. Here we have another one from, I believe it's the same Zombie Fortress map. I'm not sure if it's like the same event that both pictures was taken in, but it's when I was Survivor, and I mean we've got the pistol there to confirm it as well. Somebody writing, cool, I finally met Archimo. This is also pretty old, I believe. Maybe, I'm not even sure how old these are, like, compared to, if these are also like that old, but I mean, I guess maybe, because here we have where I'm wearing, yeah, and then my old profile picture as well. Ran into another TF2 YouTuber today. This time it is Archimo. I started watching him today and was surprised when I ran into him. You know what, that's nice. I hope you're still watching my content though. I don't know. I mean, if you're enjoying it. I just happened to be in a trade server with Archimo, so that's cool. I mean, back here, I wasn't even close to being as, like, subscribed as I was, like, today. Maybe I had 1,000 subs and people still think it's awesome to have met me. I don't know, maybe 2,000 subs. And then somebody here with my revolver. I remember this guy actually wanted a picture of me like this, and then he wanted me to sign it, and then I signed it for him. Seems like we've reached the end of the line. No more content, so sad. You know what? You guys can, like, I don't need to help here, but you guys can help. You can start writing about me on, you know, the discussions maybe. If you see an opportunity to do so, you can feel free to do so. Not saying you directly should. And you can feel free to, you know, again, if you see me in game, you can take screenshot, you can write a little message or something, and then maybe I can do one of these again in the future. This was definitely amazing to see what, you know, just some stuff that have happened. And I don't know, I've good nostalgia as well here. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you again next time.